Welcome back, everyone, to Open Line. We are talking about the pandemic's impact on small businesses. My guest, Hannah Cox, she is with the Foundation for Economic Education, a libertarian, conservative viewpoint, and appreciate you coming on. Several calls here. Let's go with Jamal. Hello, Jamal.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Hannah. How you doing tonight? I agree with a lot of stuff that she's saying. I work in the industry of retail, and we have fortunately been open through the whole pandemic. A few of my coworkers have got the COVID, gotten sick, and come back to work. And but the thing about the small businesses problem with the money and all that stuff, opening a small business is a big risk without a pandemic, because you're specializing in what you're giving the public. So it's always a choice. But with this COVID happening, the public can't wander and just shop the way they usually do. So these small business owners have taken a large risk and hit a hard time. But like downtown Nashville, the bars, what happened to all that money they raked in, Ben? Downtown Nashville before the COVID hit, I mean, you could go down there on any Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night, and they had millions of dollars coming in. I mean, Airbnbs was popping all over the city. Remember when the bikers came through Broadway and ran through downtown and the police had to chase them out? Yeah. I mean, it was so much money coming through the city. But then, as soon as the pandemic hit, everybody hollered broke. So you're telling me
all that money just turned off. There was no money. There was no money coming in.
My question was, you save money, Ben. Small business is not allowed to save money and prepare for a rainy day. It rains everywhere. A flood happens and recovery. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
All right. No, you're there. All right. All right. So that's Jamal's perspective, talking, I guess, somebody who works in a small business. I mean, it does bring up. So we're talking about downtown. You know about downtown Nashville, Broadway. We have had a lot of discussion here. Some of these bar owners down there on 2nd Avenue think government should get out of the way. Others think that is an obvious place where the coronavirus, COVID-19, can spread. Do you think there should be some restriction there to prevent the spread? What are your thoughts on that? Where do we come down on that?
Well, now this I know I saw the Tennessean have to report on, and it was that very few hospitalizations in Nashville, I can't remember the total percent, it was something really crazy low, have come from Lower Broadway. So I know there's been a lot of hysteria around that in Nashville. People have been concerned about it, but the data doesn't show that they are actually contributing any more to the hospitalization rate than anywhere else. But back to Jamal's point, I think he's right when he says that, small business owners invest a lot. They risk a lot. They spend their own capital. They take out loans often. They're trying to keep their employees on the payroll. They're having to deal with just the normal course of people not wanting to go out in public and shop as much. Some of them were shut down. And a lot of them are being told, well, you should have prepared for a rainy day. But we don't always see that same attitude given to other big businesses like Boeing or the airlines that always have their hands out for taxpayer dollars. And so I think that small business owners have a right to be upset. I do think they're not being treated as well. And I think as a whole, this is a really big deal. I think when you think about what the American dream is, it's the ability to come here and pull yourself up by your bootstraps and work to create a better life for yourself. I can think of no better tangible illustration of that than small businesses, which again are really the lifeblood of Americans' economy. It's over half of our workforce is employed by small businesses. And so this is something that really is personal to people, really strikes at the core of who we are.
Let's go to Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia.
Yes.
Go right ahead.
I was just listening to your program, and I decided to call and let you know that March 22nd, I called the governor in the state where I live, and I asked them if they would let us use our food stamps to help us. They chose Amazon and Walmart, so we could use our food stamps online, and the food could be delivered to us. Then Tennessee let their people do the same thing. They both had great sales. I have another idea that I'm going to write into the Department of Agriculture, and I'm going to give them that idea. So when I called the people, the guy said, I've never heard of anything like this.
What is your idea? Say that again. What is your idea?
My idea was if they would let us use our food stamps to order food so the old people like me and other people could have the food delivered to their home.
Oh, okay. To have food delivered during the pandemic.
Yes, and if we could buy it online.
Did it work?
It worked.
Good.
So they chose Amazon and Walmart. Now I have another idea that I'm going to give to either President Trump or the Department of Agriculture.
All right, really quickly, what is that idea? Really quickly?
The idea, I want them to help, if they let us use our food stamps at the small businesses, that would help save a whole lot of money.
Okay, use food stamps to small businesses. All right. Okay, all right, we have to take a break. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back right after this.